Hey everyone, it is now January 30th. I want to address the few trolls out there. Of course, it's always fun to do one of these on YouTube. Now, go look at the last, 7-8 videos I've uploaded. The thousands and thousands of comments coming in. People are just bursting with love and pride and support for what's going on. People in countries all around the world are calling themselves Canadians. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to see, this unity all around the world, regardless of the flag of your country. People are supporting this overwhelmingly. Only about 1 out of every 50 or 60 comments is a detractor. And almost always they use the exact same non-arguments. It's time for another edition of Bust the Narrative. Goes a little something like this. Well, you see, 90% of truck drivers have rolled up their sleeves and taken 2 injections. So therefore, this is just a small minority. Wow, you really haven't been paying attention. Somewhere between 50 and 70% of those registered to participate in this convoy are double. They took 2, they're double you know what. Just because they rolled up their sleeves and complied does not mean they support mandates. To think otherwise is absurd. These rallies are full of double injected people. People on both sides of that camp are standing up for the right to choose. And a lot of the truck drivers that were coerced into it are not happy about it, and they're taking a stand, just like everyone in the crowd supporting them. Just because someone took an injection doesn't mean they support what the government is doing. The next argument a lot of people like to try and use is, what makes truckers so special? Why weren't they out there fighting for all the other people, the nurses and doctors that were fighting against mandates, the people in restaurants fighting against mandates, people in every profession that were fighting against mandates? That's what this is. This is for all. This is for everyone. This is not about truck drivers and some rule to cross the border between Canada and the USA. From the very first day, it was about removing all mandates and all restrictions for all citizens. The organizers of the convoy already released their list of demands a few days ago, and you can easily find it. Just do a Google search, you'll find their website. You know what, maybe I'll link it in the description below. The demands are very simple. Either the current government steps down, or all unfounded, unscientific restrictions, mandates, segregation, passports, all of it is removed for all Canadians. The border issue is just one small part of it. And the third argument, of course, which is really, really lame, well, I support healthcare workers, I don't support the truckers. Newsflash, there are healthcare workers in all the convoys, in all the rallies, standing on overpasses, in the protests. They've had their own protests across Canada too, but you are obviously indoctrinated by mainstream media, so you don't get this information, or you get the smeared version of it, or just a couple of fringe people. Yeah, just like this fringe right now, right? I have 4 personal friends in healthcare, 3 RNs and a paramedic, and several of them have chosen to give up their career over taking an unnecessary injection into their body, and that is their choice, and that is what this fight is about. Oh, and finally, then you get the personal attacks. I even had a couple of people say, oh, you're not even in Canada, you're a fake, blah, 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 the trees are green behind you. How ignorant can you be? Canada's the 2nd largest country on the planet. I'm in BC near Vancouver. I'm on an island right now, outside of Vancouver. We almost never get any snow here. This year we got a little bit of snow for Christmas, which was rare, and it got headlines. It's the first time in 14 years we had a white Christmas here. So, maybe, brush up on your education and geography a little bit there. This is normal weather for where I live in Canada. Right now it's pouring rain, but the last few days have been nice and sunny out. I just want to send props and mad respect to all the people, back east where it's really cold this time of year, like in Ontario and Manitoba and Saskatchewan. The people lining up on the sides of the highways and overpasses, and yesterday in downtown Ottawa on Parliament Hill in ridiculously cold weather. It just goes to show how motivated people are right now to fight for their freedoms. Here's reality. The overall support for this movement is mind-blowing, not just from Canadians, but from people all around the world. The GoFundMe page to help support the truckers is now almost at $9 million. Thanks to all the true fringe minority in the comments who tried to use these arguments. Better luck next time.